Australia, you know what time it is.
I'm on my way.
Axel actually can't throw that. It's not his to throw away.
We've asked him not to do it. 30 years he hasn't been listening.
Hey guys, how you going?
G'day, how are you, fellas?
Hey guys, how you going?
Hi, how are you guys?
Oi, boys.
Thank you for using the official greeting of the show that no one uses.
All across Australia, it's Jimmy and Nath, and they're driving you home.
Oh, that's in Australia Wednesday. Bloody arvo. Welcome to the hump, the top of the week as we drive you home into Christmas. We are your boys, Jimmy and Nath, and bloody, we love a Wednesday, Jim. It allows us to sit at the top of the week, reflect on what's already happened, and
top of
also
the hump.
top of the hump, and also look forward to what's yet to come.
Yeah, it is our favourite day. As you said, Nath, you look back, Monday, Tuesday, you go, what do we do there? And then you look forward and go, Thursday, Friday, what's going on there?
Yeah.
Weekend's its own thing.
Don't worry about that. We're not on.
What do we? You can pick. Oh, there's a team here. I'll go first.
So, Grace, you're looking at your watch. You done, are you?
No, sorry, I just got a message.
It's 4:03 and you want to head off.
Don't let us stop you if you've got somewhere to be, mate.
If you got
I'm
someone,
fine.
we do have a team of 42 helping us out, so
No.
you just want to chill off
Producer
early.
Georgia was just texting me, so I was just looking at that.
Something
Sorry,
like
guys, we're doing a show, Producer Georgia. What's everyone doing? Producer Georgia, are you okay?
Secret
mate?
show stuff. Secret show stuff.
Yeah.
Just me and Grace things.
Yeah, okay.
All
We're
good, guys.
We're 20 seconds into the show, guys, and you guys got your secret chat going on.
Just quickly before the show, I didn't know Georgia was on the chat, and I said I was scared of her.
What did I say? As you should be.
It's like a good scared, you know. It's like, wow, she's talented. I'm a little scared.
You got to keep people a little bit scared. Otherwise, they run loose.
Yeah, no, you're right.
No, it's true. It's how Grace operates.
Yeah.
When I say
need to
people,
be
I mean you
serious.
too.
Yeah, thank you. It's we're scared of Georgia, but Grace is scared of us.
Yeah.
It's like a chain of
It's a
scared.
real issue, actually.
Speaking of the team, Nath, I just want to share a quick story with you. For those that don't know Australia, Nath, he pushes all the buttons here at the Jimmy Nath Show. We're not one of those shows that has a button guy. Our guy, Nath, does the buttons.
I do a couple of things. I do a talky talk, and I also do a dingy ding.
Is there anything this man can't
what
do?
can't I do, guys? Someone give me a sound effect. Hey, Grace, say the word money.
Money.
Oh, what?
Applause. Digital Bryce, throw something at him.
Hey, what do you normally drink in the morning to wake yourself up, Bryce? Coffee.
God, he's good, isn't he?
That's too good.
Too good. Well, speaking of coffee, Nath, we went down as a team. Unfortunately, you couldn't go down because you were here getting all the show ready.
Getting all those exact buttons, we planned that entire bit to get it all ready.
Just reading my script. But we went down, so it was me and Bryce, and we're at the coffee shop, and Bryce went first, and Bryce, do you want to talk us through your order?
No, I just ordered a large long black, which is a black coffee.
Yep.
Okay, black coffee.
No nonsense black coffee.
No nonsense.
Simple.
black
It should
coffee.
be one of the most simple things to
It
order.
is simple, but Bryce had cash, Nath. A lot of people don't have
coins.
cash, right?
No,
Coins.
$5 in coins.
$5 in coins, right?
You rob a church?
What's the
Straight
plate?
to the vault.
What's the plate they pass around?
Collection plate.
Collection plate. Prize at the end
The
of it.
blood of Christ and $20.
So he pays his $5, right, for his coffee. He gives the $5. That's all he had. $5 in coins, and he walks away to it's probably, I don't know, about 2-3 metres away to wait for the coffee.
Yep.
The lady then says, "Oh, have you got 50 cents?"
Okay.
And Bryce goes, "As the good bloke that Bryce in Australia is one of the best blokes I've ever met." And Bryce, you go, "Hey, don't worry about it."
Yeah. Well, it's end of the day, you know, the till's closing up. I thought, you know what, don't worry about it. Keep the 50 cents. I don't mind.
Yep.
And then she keeps going,
Oh, no.
50 cents. And Bryce just keeps going. He's a nice bloke. He goes, hey, I'm doing okay. I don't need the 50 cents. Don't worry about it. And then she,
Oh, no. Oh, no.
then she turns to me. She goes, "You with him?" And I go, "Yeah." She goes, "He's short 50 cents."
Hey, Bryce. All right, guys, on the way for your 4 p.m. 131060. Can you loan Digital Bryce some 50 cents? Because he needs some. Inside 10 minutes, 131060. What is the last thing you Googled? What is the last thing you Googled, guys? 131060.
And remember, it's a kids' show, guys. Just try and keep it. I mean, you can call up with your naughty things, but just remember how to.
Well, it's up to the producers. Don't put them through, guys. Or do. We'll see what happens.
Georgia can do whatever she wants, mate.
Next, though, a new study says drunk people don't know how drunk they are.
What?
Shocked me. What did you say? Jimmy, no. It is the Jimmy and Nath Show. We are driving you home Wednesday afternoon. Hey guys, after 5 o'clock, a massive surprise announcement for any wave warriors out there who are helping us save the wave.
Yeah, look, if you do want to be a wave warrior, always hit us up on Instagram at Jimmy and Nath. We just need an address and a contact number. But Nath, just before you, what did you say?
Well, I'm claiming it was a bit. I was doing a joke, but I was saying up next, we're talking about drunk people not knowing how drink they are.
Guys, Nath isn't drunk. I can confirm I've been with him since 9 o'clock this morning when we both woke up, rolled over, kissed each other on the forehead and went about our day.
Hey, I'm drunk off fun. With all the fun we're having.
We'll chat after the show about that one, mate. Nath, a new study out of Queensland, and we know our Queenslanders love Milton mangoes, love the old 4X.
Queenslander.
The nectar of the gods. They've done a study and found that Aussies enjoy being drunk. But,
Did they figure that out today?
They went to interview drunk people. You having fun?
That's smart. That's smart.
But apparently we don't know how drunk we really are. So researcher Dominic DeAndre from both the University of Queensland and Deakin University, she's that good, she teaches at two universities.
DOS Uni, yeah.
Collected data from nightclubs, pubs all across the Sunshine State. And it turns out two things. So people who are a little bit pissed, they overestimate how hammered they are.
Right, okay.
So if you had a couple, you go,
oh, God, I'm well over the limit here.
I'm hammered.
Yeah. I'm going to be hurt tomorrow. Sure.
While the opposite. So people who are 3 sheets to the wind.
One of the great terms, 3 sheets to the wind.
Bloody 3 sheets to the wind. They underestimate how hammered they are.
Okay.
So if you're proper, you know.
Well, that's I mean, if you, like, I'm not making a habit of this, but if I haven't been let into a venue and they're like, mate, you've had way too many, I'm like, no, I bloody haven't. He goes, how many have you had? There's just a few down there.
How many times have we been out together? If that's happened, the person, say if it's you, doesn't get let in, you turn and you go, mate, I'm fine.
I am so fine.
Whereas I haven't had a drink in like 8 months, and I'm like, Nath, I think I'm wasted.
Hey Australia, it's Jimmy and Nath.
Driving you home Wednesday afternoon. It is the Jimmy and Nath Show right up to Christmas, guys. We're here 4 till 7. Are you
right, mate?
What's going on?
Sorry, I turned off my mic, but it was really much louder than
Okay,
that.
Sorry, I'm just going to turn off my mic.
Yeah,
I need
turn
a
off your
cough.
mic, mate. Go ahead. Sorry, it's actually just sorry, guys. I really need to sneeze.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
going to
go.
turn my mic. Achoo! Sorry, guys. I hope you didn't hear that. My
Sorry,
mic
mate,
was off.
I'm just going to turn my mic off. I'm going to take a phone call.
Yeah, that's all right. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello, you're speaking with Jimmy. Yeah, I'm just on radio, mate. I'm going to have to call you back.
Yeah.
Thanks, good.
Yeah.
Everyone
Sorry,
right?
actually, no, just a quick sip of my coffee.
Yeah,
That's
go
okay. I'll
for
just
it,
turn my
mate,
mic
yeah.
off.
Good coffee.
Sorry.
Anything? Yeah, no,
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's all right. No, but thanks for turning your mic off. No one heard it, so that's really good.
Nath, producer Grace, there's just weeks left until 2022 officially ends.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, and it's time to go. And the world's most popular search engine is revealing what Australians have been looking up.
Oh, what is Bing saying?
No, Google.
Oh, Google.
Seriously.
Oh, gee, I really thought it might have been Bing this time.
A joke there. And Nath, the most Google thing this year was Wordle. Wordle was came in at number 1. People Googling.
So trying to cheat, essentially.
What is Wordle? How to download Wordle?
Okay.
Cheat at Wordle? What is the answer to Wordle? Just Wordle. Are people still playing Wordle?
I'm still playing Wordle. I got it in 3 today.
Who'd you share that with?
Nobody, because nobody cares anymore.
No, we told you can still keep
I
sending
know,
us your
but
results.
It's a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, well, now that we know that you Google what
I
the
don't
answer
Google
is.
the answer. I'm just very good at it.
We gave up. We were on Wordle for, a couple of months, Jim, and then got over it very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, the early days, you and I were into it, and then, I don't know, we realised
Like
we had
anything
lives
else,
to live.
we grew out of it and decided to hang out with mates.
We have a beer in the sun. No, mate, sorry, I'm going to get this Wordle out. So close. Would you guys like to have a guess at the top 10? So the top 10, anything in the top 10. What do you reckon's in the
I
top
reckon
10?
COVID might still be in there. Is
Still be there.
COVID-19?
No,
No,
COVID.
it's not.
People are done with that, are they?
Yep, it's gone.
Bit like Wordle.
No, mate, Wordle's number 1. Think, it's going to be hard for you, Producer Grace, but think sport. A lot of sport-related.
World Cup.
World Cup
Yeah.
is number 3 on the list.
Cricket?
Cricket, yes, the Ashes is number 7
Good on you,
the list.
Grace. Well
and
done.
cricket-related RIP, Shane Warne, number 4 on the list.
Of course, Warnie. Anything
Other
else?
famous people who've passed away this year?
The Queen.
No.
Oh.
No, not on the...
Stuff your Queenie, apparently.
Think celebrities.
Betty White.
Betty White, number 10.
Well done, Grace.
I believe that was New Year's Day too.
It was.
Stay on there.
Olivia Newton-John, number 9.
Of course, yeah.
You said, what are we missing? We're missing number 2. I think sport. Number 2 on the list. World Cup was 3rd.
AFL Grand Final.
No.
Is this world or Australia?
This is just Australia.
This is just
what
Australia.
Australians are Googling. Number 1, Wordle. Number 3, the FIFA World Cup football, soccer. Number 2, Australian Open.
Tennis.
Thanks, Grace. I'll tell you what's good when you say it exactly when Jimmy gives you the answer.
I was like, I've got it.
Australian Open. Is it tennis? Yeah. So what I thought we could do on 131060, it's a bit of an honesty policy here, Australia, is what was the last thing you Googled?
Sure.
So whether it is you remember the last thing that you Googled, if it was today, we're always Googling stuff, or if it was something, you can go into your Google, if you're logged in, you can see your Google history. Producer Grace, do you want to... We'll save yours. Yours.
Save yours. I mean,
Yours is great. Yours is great.
131060, what's the last thing you Googled? If you give us a buzz as well, you could be part of our Summer of 1,000 winners. We've got $100 Interflora vouchers to give away. Last thing I Googled. Woolworths near you.
Probably the callers are more exciting.
Got that one out of the way.
Hope you don't call for it.
What's the last thing you Googled, guys? 131060. Jimmy Nath. Driving you home Wednesday afternoon, right up to Christmas, guys. You got the Jimmy and Nath Show. Welcome, everybody.
No, if you just asked 131060, what's the last thing you Googled? I think Audio Balls was just trying to chat to us. He was trying to put something on your... too
right.
technical here, but
Okay.
yeah, but we had to go live.
I mean, well,
and now he's left his studio.
We can ask him. I mean, Audio Balls, is there something you want me to do for you? Or is there...
Sorry, mate.
I just made something silly. You don't have to play it if you don't want to.
No, we'll play it, mate.
Okay, well, I'm
After
going to...
yesterday's, what was it? The Australian
Radio
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm.
You can see that on our socials, by the way, at Jimmy and Nath.
Check that out from yesterday. One of the best things we've ever done on the radio. All right, this is what Audio Balls have just made us.
Oi, show us your search history.
Oh no, that's far too embarrassing.
He can't miss. He can't lose.
Worth every second that was. God, you good, Audio Balls. We love it.
Look, before we go to the phones and find out what Australia is Googling, this is after the list came out from Google, official, the top 10 things, the most Google things this year. I'll punch through them, 10-1. Betty White, Olivia Newton-John, Ash Barty, the Ashes, cricket, Novak Djokovic, 5, Ukraine, 4, Shane Warne, 3, World Cup, 2, Australian Open, and number 1, Wordle. Now, Producer Grace, what is the last thing you Googled?
This is embarrassing, but the last thing I Googled was Jimmy and Nath girlfriend.
What? Why did you Google this?
Okay.
You're engaged, you know.
No, that's not why I Googled
You
it.
could just ask us. We're sitting
our
opposite you.
girlfriends. You've met them.
I know.
At dinner with them?
It's
Oh.
actually embarrassing because
The lawnmower's arrived.
I was Googling Jimmy and Nath just to see if there was any... I was doing my job, basically.
You can't frame anything as doing your job.
And then it came up suggestions. People also search for Jimmy and Nath girlfriend. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I clicked on it.
Who are their girlfriends?
I don't know. And all these pictures of me came up.
Well, yeah, because you keep Googling it off your
I
phone.
don't keep
And Google's
Googling.
probably going, she must be the girlfriend.
Grace keeps uploading photos of herself. people call
Jimmy and Nath girlfriend.
People call up the show and they go, hey, I'm not calling up for Google, just are the boys seeing anyone? Grace says, me. They're seeing me. Both of them.
Vanessa from New South Wales. Ness, what's the last thing you Googled?
Hey, Jimmy and Nath. Well, definitely nothing on your list, guys. Mine's far from that.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, I suppose, embarrassing, like what Grace was saying.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a bit girly, and and I can only do it online because I can't actually go into their shop. So I was Googling late last night, around midnight, looking for a bra.
Oh, late night bras.
Late night bras. And I can only get them online. They have a shop which is called Bras and Things, but
Sure. Yep.
they don't stock this particular bra in their shop. So I've got to Google and go onto their website and order through there.
Wow.
So,
I'll tell you.
guys, like, come on, seriously, like, these are the things women have to do at times. Isn't that right, Grace?
It's true.
Oh, don't bring her in, mate. We know what she's been Googling.
What bra would Jimmy and Nath like? Grace, settle down, mate. Settle down.
Lingerie for Jimmy and Nath. Rachel from Coffs Harbour. Rach, what's the last thing you Googled?
Hey, a bit random. I Googled, how many legs does a hermit crab have?
Okay.
Oh, and? How many?
the answer's 10. Wow. I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, okay. Rachel, can I ask why you Googled that, or was it just a random thought?
Yeah, well, we've been spotting heaps of hermit crabs out in the water with the kids at work. I work at a preschool, and so we were just curious how many legs do they have. They also can't breathe underwater, which I didn't know.
Oh, poor things. Yeah. Well, they shouldn't be near the water then.
Crabs have 10 legs too, and so do squid.
Geez, you spent a bit of time on Google. Nicole, what's the last thing you Googled?
Again, one of those embarrassing ones. It's actually echidna male bits.
Oh, I've Googled this.
Why did you Google that, Nicole?
Well, I work at a school, so I couldn't do it on my work computer, but someone told me about it at lunchtime, and I was fascinated because they have 4 bits, which is worth a Google, and so I had to Google it myself.
So you're saying they have 4 penises?
4 heads. Yeah.
4 heads?
4 heads.
It's like a Barb situation.
Yeah.
Still can't picture it. I mean,
we'll have to Google it. Melody from Newcastle, wrap things up, Mel. What's the last thing you Googled?
Maybe I should be embarrassed, but I'm not. It was whether it's the colour of your nips match your lips. And it turns out that's actually true. It was a fact in my head, and I was just like, where's that fact came from? And Google told me, yes, no, it is right. And it's the top lip matches the colour of your nip.
Okay.
So,
I did not.
Hard and fast rule.
I couldn't have said hard.
Jimmy and Nath will be right back. Everyone has to. Eventually. 104.1 Today FM.
The new 104.1 Today FM Sydney traffic.
Guzmani Gomez.
Driving you home Wednesday afternoon, it is the Jimmy and Nath show. Hey, very soon, guys. In fact, next week as we drive you home, we have got a massive prize up for grabs. I'm not going to say too much, but it involves Vegas, it involves Tiesto, it involves a skill tester. Stick around next week. Huge prize up for grabs. Summer Drive with Jimmy and Nath. Let's do this.
GRSSIP GRACE. Let's get some gossip.
People are remembering her for that one episode of Sex and the City, but I'm sure everyone else is remembering her for other things.
With Gossip Grace.
Okay, can I clarify that this is obviously talking about my unfortunate mistake yesterday where I confused Kirstie Alley for another actress named Kristen Johnston who was in Sex and the City. I posted that on Twitter. It has almost 200 likes, and so many people have told me that they found out that wasn't Kirstie Alley from that tweet.
It's not so much that it was wrong, it's how you delivered it and how decent you were.
And we actually had a pre-show chat, and it was more the fact that, sadly passed away, and you just want to do your research, you know what I mean? Just, you don't want to get it wrong.
And this is a good reminder, good people of Australia, 13 10 60, call any time, fact check us. You know what I mean? If we're saying something you're not happy with it, 13 10 60, jump on.
Gossip for today, though, it looks like we may have our new James Bond.
Pausing for dramatic effect, don't you?
No, she's just doing some last-minute research to make sure she's got it right.
She's quickly Googling the answer.
Sources have revealed to gossip site Dumois that the new James Bond has leaked, and it will be...
Don't say Kirstie Alley.
Aaron Taylor-Johnson. Do you know who that is?
No idea.
Yeah, you've seen him, Nath. He was the Quicksilver, the really fast guy
that
in
dude.
Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Marvel movie.
Yeah,
So he's best known for his roles in Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging, Avengers, as you mentioned, Jimmy, Godzilla.
And falling out of the window in Sex and the City.
One of my favourite Sex and the City scenes. And kick-ass. According to the source, a mini trailer of him just doing the famous Bond shot is going to be released April 2023 to announce him as the new actor. This has also been confirmed by another source who recently told The Sun that Taylor-Johnson is one of the frontrunners for the role following Daniel Craig's exit.
So we're going back. He's quite young?
Yeah.
Or youngish?
In his 30s, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
I could be making that up too, so somebody fact check me.
I'm doing some Googling here.
A lot of people are
32 years old he is.
32. He is young, yeah.
Idris Elba was rumoured to be James Bond. That was shot down a little while ago, but people were hoping for a more diverse James Bond to follow Daniel Craig, but unfortunately it doesn't look like we will get that, which is sad. But
I would say that they always come out and you say, I can't see this bloke as James Bond. But have you guys seen Bullet Train?
No.
No, you keep telling that's the Brad Pitt one, yes?
My favourite film this year was Bullet Train with Brad Pitt in it, and this bloke plays Tangerine in it, and so he's in there's no spoilers here, by the way, he plays an assassin and he has a British accent in it. Because he's American, I believe.
I think he is British.
Oh, no, he's British.
Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
Well, he has a great British accent.
Just careful, mate. We're throwing around a lot of facts here, and a lot of thinking.
Look, I saw him in a movie playing an assassin-type character with a British accent, and you wouldn't believe it. I was watching and going, geez, he wouldn't be a bad James Bond, would he?
There you
But
go.
I'd never
Maybe
seen
you
him in that,
pitched this.
like, I'd role before. Like, watching that movie, I was like...
So you called it, did you?
I did.
Yeah, you
Cool.
called it. Well done.
Well done to you, mate.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I do want to watch Bullet Train.
It's my favourite movie of the year.
Kirstie Alley apparently is amazing.
It's. Hey, guys! They'll be back. It's Jimmy and Nath.
The new 104.1 Today FM Sydney traffic.
Driving you home, it's Jimmy and Nath. 104.1 Today FM. And if you really need more, and I mean really need it, just grab the podcast on the Listener app.
Driving you home for your Wednesday, guys, and Jim, a new Aussie underwear brand is so popular that a pair is selling, get this, every 8 seconds. That is how popular these undies are. They're called Step 1 underwear. I've done some research, printed out a picture for you if you just want to see people wearing underwear. It's underwear that uses high-tech material that removes sweat and prevents chafing. Step 1 underwear, guys. People are loving it.
I don't know if I should read out or say what you printed.
Look, just people wearing the underwear.
Yeah,
that was their promo.
Is it both male and female underwear?
Yeah,
or
both.
gender
Yeah.
neutral? Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't scroll. So they come in a range of colourful designs that Aussies are loving, and apparently the underwear is made using a bike short-like material called Ultra Glide.
They look quite tight. Are the men's version that tight as well?
They're a bit baggier in the front.
Because
I would a little bit of room to move.
Yeah, like some room.
If it's too tight, our voice starts going really high.
Yeah.
So there is a little bit of, and they're plenty of different sizes, very accessible to a lot of people. Colour, bit of fun.
You getting paid for this?
No, but I'm hoping to get some in the mail.
That's a plug.
But I mean, you and I, we're big undie people. We enjoy undies. You're a Calvin guy, though. You're a top end kind of undie guy.
I'd say between us, Nath, I am the undie guy.
You are the king of undies.
I've known you nearly 10 years, and I've never seen you purchase a pair of undies once.
No, yet I have so many.
And they're all holy.
And they're fine, because they each pair tells a story. Don't they? You know
more
what I
than
mean?
a story. Each of your
if
underwear
my undies could talk.
is like a Harry Potter novel. It's seen some stuff.
If my undies could talk, they'd say, "Help! Let me die!
Throw me out!" I know your partner Meg hates it. She hates your undies.
She cannot stand them. Every now and then she does a cull. She does a cull of the undies, and then she comes back and she goes, "I don't know if you've got them out of the bin or how does this keep growing? Because I don't buy them. I think I acquire." I acquire from other people.
You've borrowed some off me, but I've let you keep them because I have this thing that if a friend did need a pair of undies, it's yours now. I don't want them back, and I can't even have you wash them.
Mate, just wash them; they're fine.
But when we did live together, I remember your partner Meg once threw them in like a box or something in the hallway to then like throw them out. But then you went and got them out of the box.
Me undies is Sue undies. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Here's what I want to do. Step 1, I feel, Jim, is not the only popular underwear-like garment available to the good people of Australia because, and we haven't introduced this yet for Summer Drive with Jimmy and Nath, because here on the Jimmy and Nath Show, we have an exclusive range of limited edition Jimmy and Nath Budgie Smugglers and Budgie Smugglets. Perfect for summer, perfect for this time of year, Jim.
Yeah, the perfect summer attire. Also the perfect gift.
Oh, the perfect stocking filler.
They are.
Really, isn't it?
Literally, they fit in a stocking.
They honestly do. They really do. Head to our Instagram at Jimmy Nath. You can see what these things look like. I think we've had 4 different releases of the Jimmy Nath Budgie Smuggler before. This is the most recent release.
Yeah, shout out to our good friends at Budgie Smuggler. We love you guys.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, this is the latest version of our Budgie Smugglers. It comes in the photo you can see on our Instagram story at Jimmy Nath is the smuggler. There's also the smugglette.
Yes.
So there is a choice.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's what I want to do. Here's the thing. Much like Step 1 undies are selling out every 8 seconds, I'm going to give Australia 8 seconds to tell us why they deserve a pair of exclusive Jimmy and Nath Budgie Smugglers or Budgie Smugglets. Okay, so I've got an 8-second timer. I thought maybe, Jim, you could play the role of a caller here. Let's do a quick demo. You've called up.
Yeah, just quickly. So can people call for themselves?
Yes.
Like I would like one, but can they also, as I said, they're a great gift as well. Could they call up and say that they would love it for their partner?
It would be a perfect reason.
Okay.
Absolutely. So you'll have 8 seconds to do it, much like these are selling out in 8 seconds. 8 seconds to sell why you do it. So it'll sound something like this. Oh, Jimmy, welcome to the show, mate. Here's your 8 seconds. Tell me why you want Budgie Smugglers.
Well, mate, if you give me a limited edition pair of Jimmy Nath Budgie Smugglers, I'll wear nothing but them for the entire time between Christmas and New Year's.
Well done, buddy. And that is exactly what we are after. 13 10 60. Australia, jump on the phones right now. If you would like an exclusive, limited edition, might I say, pair of Jimmy and Nath, budgie smugglers or budgie smugglets, perfect for summer, heading into Christmas, you call us right now. 13 10 60. And you've got 8 seconds to tell us why you deserve them. You do that, you get them. We'll do it next. It's Jimmy and Nath.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Outcasts. Live around the country, you got the Jimmy and Nath show. We are driving you home for your Wednesday afternoon. Heading into Christmas, guys, the perfect time to get your hands on some exclusive Jimmy and Nath limited edition budgie smugglers or budgie smugglets, and we're giving them away right now, 13 10 60. This is off the back of a brand of underwear called Step One Undies, sweeping the nation at the moment, and I believe one is selling, Jim, every 8 seconds. Every 8 seconds, people are buying a pair of Step One Undies. So what I thought we could do is we could give away Jimmy and Nath budgie smugglers or smugglets to people if they can prove in 8 seconds that they deserve them.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And
Is it a unanimous, like you and I
I think you and I need to agree.
Agree on it?
Yeah, because the Jimmy and Nath, we are united in everything, including our budgies. In fact, I mean, would you like to describe our budgies? Head to our Instagram at Jimmy Nath to see them, but probably a good idea to describe them.
Yeah, so they're whether you get the smugglers or the smugglets, it's this nice, really yellow that we use for our. We got a Jimmy Nath logo as well with our, and then it's got a little cartoon, some caricature heads that have been designed, so you get that all across your
scattered
all
everywhere,
across your
so
bits, and they're all different patterns.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Same heads, but in different locations.
So you never know when you're going to get a Jimmy or where you're going to get a Nath. It's very exciting. Jules,
you don't know whose head you're getting where.
Welcome to the show, Jules. How are you?
How you going, boys? Not bad.
Now, Jules, would you like an exclusive pair of Jimmy Nath budgie smugglers?
Oh, I would love to.
Okay, well, Jules, I'm going to give you 8 seconds. It's your job to tell us why you deserve them in that 8 seconds, okay?
Alrighty.
You've got until the buzzer goes off. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, boys, I've got no other reason but to keep the family jewels downstairs comfy and warm.
Oh, with seconds to spare. Well done. Absolutely. Jim, I feel like that's a unanimous yes.
Yeah, I mean, Jules is absolutely nailed it.
Yeah, well done, Jules.
Seconds to spare.
You've got a pair, mate.
Jules, the only thing we'll ask from you is you've got to chuck something up on Instagram and tag us at Jimmy and Nath, okay?
Oh, don't worry, boys, I will.
Good on you, Jules. Justine from Narry Warren. Justine, would you like a pair of exclusive Jimmy and Nath budgie smugglets?
Yes, please, boys. Would love a pair.
Okay, I'm going to give you 8 seconds. Same rules for you, Justine. You've got until the buzzer goes off to describe why you want them, all right?
No worries.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Got a brand new little puppy who's a mutt and goes through and eats all our underpants, socks, and getting no underwear left.
Sorry, you got a dog that eats your underwear.
Yes.
Not the argument I thought you'd go with.
No.
But nonetheless effective, and you got him. Well done.
Thank you.
Same thing though, Justine. We're going to need you to put a post up on Instagram, tag us at Jimmy and Nath.
Absolutely, will do.
Keep them away from the mutt, Justine, please.
Just keep them on all the time, and then the mutt can never get them.
Tessa, welcome to the show. Tessa, would you like an exclusive pair of Jimmy and Nath budgie smugglers or smugglets?
Yes, please. Smugglers for my brother.
Smugglers for your brother.
Does your brother wear a lot of budgie smugglers, Tessa?
Oh my God, yes, he does.
Okay, this is perfect to add to the collection. Tessa, you're going to have 8 seconds to tell us why you think you deserve them. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Here we go.
They irritate the partner in the family. We all hate them, and he loves them.
Plenty of time. So
yeah, but it's interesting there what Tessa's gone with now. She said the whole family hates them, but he loves them.
Yeah, it's gross.
So you're saying
you're not a fan of the smuggler?
No, but he will wear them proudly and share them with everyone.
He will, but you'll be disgusted at them.
The whole family will,
I don't have to see it. Yeah, I don't have to see it.
I don't know.
We don't have a lot of them.
We don't have heaps of them. Tessa, this is strange. I'm going to give you another 8 seconds, okay? Another 8 seconds to try and convince us, because I feel, Jim, I'm not convinced.
I'm not convinced. I was happy to say no to Tessa.
Tessa, I'm going to give you, or should we just say no?
Well, it's up to you, mate. Your name's on the show. It is the Jimmy and Nath show.
Let me tell you, he will wear them everywhere. He will wear them and post them everywhere. He will go at work, at the beach, anywhere.
Right, Tessa, what about this? We will give them to you to give to your brother on the condition that he posts them. And if he doesn't post a photo of them, we will come find him.
Done.
And we'll take them
Done.
back.
You got it. Okay, good on you, Tessa. Jenk from Melbourne, one more left. Jenk, would you like an exclusive pair of Jimmy and Nath budgie smugglers or smuglets?
Ooh, smugglers.
Smugglers. Okay, you got 8 seconds, Jenk. In 3, 2, 1. Tell us why.
My boyfriend's got a body of Hercules, so we need something new to wear around by cleaning the pool.
You want a sexy pool boy.
All right.
Definitely.
Jenk, how about this? I will give them to you if you upload a photo of your boyfriend wearing them cleaning the pool.
No, I've had too many puddings.
No, you don't have to wear them.
You're uploading the photo. He's in them.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All across Australia, they're driving you home. Yes, you. It's Jimmy and Nath.
The new 104.1 Today FM Sydney traffic.
Up to 70%. Australia, you know what time it is.
I'm on my way.
A new study says drunk people don't know how drunk they are.
What?
Shocked me. What did you say?
All across Australia, it's Jimmy and Nath, and they're driving you home.
Oh, here we go, Australia. Welcome to the middle of the week. You got your boys Jimmy and Nath back on the air, driving you home right into summer.
Yeah, bloody drunk people don't know how drunk they are.
They certainly don't, mate.
What?
Would you believe it was a bit? I was doing it as part of the show.
I told you, stop having beers before we kick things off.
Oh, mate, it's drive. It's people are clocking off.
Oh, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Wait, it's 5 o'clock right now. Oh, get me a bolter and some hot chippies. You know what I mean?
Oh, jeez, you always got to eat, don't you?
I've always got to eat, mate. That's the thing. I'm always hungry.
Hey, look, I want to give another massive shout out. Encourage Australia. If you can, please head to our Instagram at Jimmy and Nath. While you're there, give us a follow. But I want you to watch a video. It's the last video we posted. It's a video of Australia's sandstorm.
So good.
Now, if you did miss this yesterday,
wait for the drop.
This is Australia recreating sandstorm with their mouth holes.
Wait for this. Here we go. Australia, you made this. Come on, Australia! Oh.
Now, look, a massive shout out, Nath. Massive round of applause for Audio Balls.
Yeah, wow.
We slapped that together yesterday. But Australia, it's all your voices, it's all your mouth holes. And if you go to our socials at Jimmy Nath, watch the video. It's amazing. Nath and I absolutely lose our minds, producer Grace.
It is.
Yeah, shirts off.
Shirts were,
Literally,
lids were off.
Lids were off. That is how good it was. It was a summer feel, summer dry feel, and Australia, you made that. So you know what? A big hat off to the good people of Australia who put that together for us. And of course, Audio Balls. Jim, inside 10 minutes, this is huge. I've been talking about it both off air and on air. I've got a special surprise for our wave warriors around the country. Of course, the good people helping us bring back the thank you wave on the road. Surprise I've been working on for a couple of weeks. That is what I'll tell you. It is a surprise that I've been working on for a couple of weeks.
Producer Grace, are you aware of this?
I have no idea. I actually asked him before the show. I was like, can I be let in on this show surprise so I can approve it or not?
I've purposely left every single person in the dark, which I know makes the entire Jimmy No team extremely nervous.
Very nervous.
Even our big boss, Sonda, she's in a Zoom call with all our people. She was like, I have no idea what this is, and I'm very scared.
So
excited.
Let me tell you, Australia, you do not want to miss this. Inside 10 minutes, a massive Wave Warriors surprise for the Jimmy and A show, and of course, for Australia. Stick around for that. Next, though, the rise of smart receipts. Kmart is now on board. We'll tell you more after this. Nelly, ride with me. It's Jimmy and A. It is the Jimmy and A show, driving you home for this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. And Jim, we talk about it all the time. It is our mission, the Jimmy and A soul mission, to save the wave. Of course, that is the thank you wave, where you give somebody or you get it from somebody when you let in or you let somebody in on the road. We feel like it's dying on our final week, all thanks to Budget Car Rental. We are driving all the way from Melbourne up to Townsville. We're waving the whole time, but we cannot do it alone. We need some wave warriors. These are people who are literally putting their hand up to put their hand up and wave. They get a bumper sticker. They are helping the cause. Please welcome Steph from Victoria. Hello, Steph. Have we got you there?
Hello, yeah, I'm here.
Now, Steph, would you like to be an official wave warrior?
Yeah, officially I'm all for it.
Bang. This is good. You're in,
So,
Steph.
Steph, is this something you found yourself when you're driving and waving at people? They're just not waving back.
Oh, yeah, and I drive through Melbourne a lot.
You drive through Melbourne a lot?
What?
Yeah, like going to and from... Yeah, I know, I'm crazy.
You sounded confused. You're like, I drive through Melbourne?
It's like you were asking us a question.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, look, I'll back you in.
I don't know you, Steph, but I believe
no,
you.
you don't have to back me up. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
And, like, you let someone in, they don't wave to say thanks, or... And if someone lets me in, I always wave to say thanks because not many people let you into a different lane.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's just, I mean, and we're going to bring it back, Steph. With people like you, wave warriors, you're going to make this happen. Nath and I had a dream, and it's people like Steph, Nath, are going to make that dream a reality.
I think it is. And people want a bumper sticker, and then, like, you can see others, and you can be like, hey, I'm a bumper warrior too.
It's Jimmy and Nath, and they're driving you home. I have this thing for the end.
Still number one song all around the world. Taylor Swift, Anti-Hero. It is the Jimmy and Ace Show. We are driving you home for your Wednesday. Jim, producer Grace, I've mentioned it a few times during the show already. I've got a super secret, super special Wave Warrior surprise for you all. I mean, we just enlisted another Wave Warrior just before, if you don't know. Wave Warriors Australia, they are you. And your role to help us on our mission to save the wave. Of course, that is the thank you wave when you let someone in or you are let in whilst driving. Phones are still running hot, guys.
Yeah.
What do you think? Should we enlist another Wave Warrior?
Absolutely.
Look, just before we do that, Nath.
Sorry.
I should need a commentator.
Oh, no. What's Jimmy going to say?
Sorry, is everyone okay with Jimmy talking?
Yeah,
I just raise your hands. Grace, are you happy with Jimmy talking? My hands up. We're fine. Great.
Nath, is it right if we do another one, Grace? Like, yes. Just before that, Nath. Oh, no. Jimmy's got something. No, I just wanted to say to all those people in different parts of Australia who probably can't get through on the phones. Maybe it's a time delay. Phones are busy. There are a lot of people calling. Hit us up on Instagram at Jimmy and Nath. We just need your address and a contact number.
Absolutely. Dylan from Brisbane's on the line. Hi, Dill.
Hey guys, how you going?
We are good, mate. What do you do for a living, Dylan?
Mate, I'm driving a truck up and down the coast at the moment.
Oh, this is good. This is perfect. Do a lot of driving, Dylan. How much driving do you reckon you do each day?
1,000 Ks?
1,000 Ks. Okay. Dylan, what are your thoughts on the wave and where it's at in Australia at the moment?
Well, it's just a little bit ridiculous now. I mean, I'm only young, I guess, but I'm still old-fashioned, and even when I'm in the car, you up with the two fingers as they're coming past. The two-finger wave.
So, sure. Dylan, I mean...
People look at you like a dickhead.
Yeah. Dill, do you think that if you had to put a percentage on it, let's just say, 100% being you're always getting a wave back, 0 never, what percentage of waves back do you think you're currently getting?
30?
Oh, it's too low. It is too low. Well, Dylan, would you like to be an official Jimmy and Nath Wave Warrior?
Mate, I'm on there.
You're in. You're in, Dill. We are sending you out an official Jimmy and Nath Wave Warrior bumper sticker, or, mate, do you need a couple to fit on the truck?
You've got to have two, don't you?
Yeah. Good on you, Dill. You're getting to another Wave Warrior. Of course, reach out to us, guys, on our Instagram at Jimmy and Nath. But now, guys, speaking of Wave Warriors and the surprise, this surprise, I mean, I'm not going to do it here. We're going to go to a song when we come back. But this surprise is something I've been working on for a while. When I say a while, it's been a couple of weeks. It's been a couple of weeks that I've tried very hard to hide this Wave Warrior surprise from both of you. I didn't think I could pull off, but somehow I have pulled off a Wave Warrior miracle. It is a Wave Warrior miracle that is going to rock your Wave Warrior world. All right.
It's on the W's. WWW.
It's going to be delivered in a slightly different way. You'll find out what that surprise is next. It's Jimmy and A. Live around the country. Wednesday afternoon. It is the Jimmy and A Show. We are driving you home. Jim, producer Grace in the studio in Australia. Here's the thing. I need to be honest with you all. I just talked about it. It was the big Wave Warrior surprise. And I need to tell you both right now, hand to my heart, I haven't been totally honest. Have not been totally honest with either of you. I've been totally honest with nobody because it's a big surprise and it's something I've been working on for the last few weeks, but it has absolutely nothing to do with Wave Warriors. It has absolutely nothing to do with saving the wave.
No.
I just want to let you guys know, so put that out of your mind. If you're expecting a Wave Warrior surprise, this has absolutely nothing to do with that at all.
Well, can I just wrote down what I thought it might be.
Yeah, sure, yeah, hold it up. What do you think it might be?
But I thought it was Wave Warrior.
Yeah.
So this is what I've written.
Okay, sure. Yeah, go through. This is what you thought the special surprise was.
Well, because I thought it was Wave Warrior.
Sure, yeah.
So I thought it was a parody song.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough,
Fair
yeah.
Club's pretty
Jeez,
good.
I would have been. I was bigging that up for a lot, wasn't I?
Yeah. Well, I thought more specifically, you've got Shannon Knoll to do some sort of drive.
Sure, of course, yeah.
Cover.
Would have been a great idea.
Yeah. Maybe I should stop reading these. We might do them.
Maybe they're better than what I actually have.
Then I had some like novelty car, motorhome thingy, some vehicle, and then finally just celebrity endorsements. You'd call it something.
Unfortunately, it is none of those because it's got nothing to do with Wave Warriors. That was a ruse, guys, to throw you off the trail. It was a complete ruse. So I've succeeded in throwing you off the trail, Jim. I mean, you've even come up with a list of what you thought it might be. It is none of those. So the way I'm going to deliver this surprise to you guys is via a video. Okay, it's via a video because we've got a big screen here. This is a little peek behind the curtains. We have a big screen here in the Jimmy Nath studio. Everyone, whilst you're listening, right? So you will hear what the video is doing, and you'll be able to pick it up pretty quickly as well, right? And then we're going to post a video later on, so you will see what's happened. Okay, so I'm going to play this video for you now. We'll chuck it on our Instagram. So I'm just going to figure this out. There's a few tech things involved. Okay, I think we have it here. I'm just going to try and figure out how to play this video.
Why are you gasping?
I'm so nervous.
Do you know who that is?
Is that Nate's head?
No, I don't think that's Nath.
I think it's Nath. It
You
looks
think
like
it's
his
Nath?
arms.
There's currently
All right.
there's a
Here we go.
still of a video on.
I'm going to play this video for you right now.
Yeah.
This is the surprise I've been talking about.
Last week, Nath went on a secret mission with his dad Mick by a wharf. On a boat!
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready to strap the sign?
Dad's found the boat for us.
No turning back now, mate. No turning back now.
Swim!
Yeah.
2 days later, Nath told his partner Meg that they were going to a secret pop-up lunch by the harbour. But they weren't.
Let me Google. What's it called?
I don't know what it's called.
Pop-up.
Type in pop-up marquee.
Pop-up marquee Piedmont?
Yeah.
Around the park.
Let's just keep walking this way.
What, so you think it could be all over Barangaroo?
No, I reckon you're right. I reckon it's here.
Surely we can call someone.
I don't know.
Do you remember when we had our first date here? And I tried to lift you up and I spat in your face?
Oh, is that when I made the
We made the picnic. After our shift.
chocolate strawberries?
Yeah, and I went to go pick you up.
Was
because
that
I was like, I can lift you. And I was like, I was like all over you. And I was like, oh, that's great. He's going to want to go on a date with me now.
As Nath and Meg strolled along the boardwalk in search of this lunch, all of a sudden Nath's dad Mick drove past on a boat with a special sign attached.
Calm down. You're the love of my life, Mickey Jason. Will you marry me? Yeah?
I found a girl.
It's okay.
Beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were someone.
My fiance. She said yes. Thank God.
Not knowing what it was.
I'm engaged, guys. Oh, 7 years I've been with my partner Meg, and finally I had to hide this guys from you for almost 2 weeks, and it's been hell. But I'm engaged to the love of my life. I asked her to marry me a week and a half ago, and she said yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Now
I mean a little bit.
Effing bastard! I never cry.
A little bit about me and Meg. As I said, we've been together for 7 years. I mean, Jim, you're my best mate. Grace, you're one of my best friends as well. You know that Meg and I have been through quite a lot as well. For those of you who don't know, I know this is new to the country. Some people know this, but she suffers from cystic fibrosis. If you don't know what cystic fibrosis is, it's a debilitating condition that affects both the lungs and the pancreas. And because of that, we've been through a lot of pretty shitty times together. Meg was the first person with cystic fibrosis to climb Kilimanjaro in Africa. She did that, and I was behind her, but she was pushing me up the entire way. She's an incredible woman. She's the love of my life, and we're getting married, guys.
You're a dickhead. You're going to be in trouble with her because you saved this for Drive.
Honestly, she's so mad that she's had to keep this a secret from everybody. She's had the ring on at home, and then every time she leaves the house, she takes it off because I said Jimmy and Grace are detectives, and they will figure this out. But it's been something that I've actually had the ring for probably 2 months and trying to figure out the best way to do this because I really wanted her to marry me, and I really wanted it to be something really special that she'd remember forever. And I also wanted to share it with you guys and share it with the country as well because she's amazing, and she deserves all the love and affection, not just from me, but from everybody.
just quickly, this is just how cooked my brain works. Apologies to all the radio people behind the scenes, because this break's going to go so long, and the news and traffic and ads, and nothing's going to play on time, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jimmy here, Australia, just so we don't get confused who's got engaged. Oh, mate, I love you. Oh, man, not a lot of things make me cry, but I said the other day to you, you're going to get engaged,
Well, this
remember?
is what I wanted to bring up. This is why it's so hard to keep
What was it, just like 3 days? When was it?
So it happened on the 26th of November. So it was our last live weekend breakfast show. We also do weekend breakfast across the country. It was a Saturday. On the show plan that day, by chance, Jimmy, out of nowhere, asked the question 13-10-60, how did you lose the engagement ring? That morning on the show. Then as we left, I'm a really bad liar. You both know that I'm very bad at lying. I've had to lie to you. I've had to try and make up shitty lies to my partner and everyone else around me. I then said to Jimmy as we left, he's like, where are you going, mate? You're dressed nice. I was like, oh, it's Meg's mum's 60th. She's like 63, 64. And I said, I've got to go. And then Jim goes, I kid you not, as I'm walking out the door, Jimmy turns to me and goes, oh, I thought you were going to tell me you're doing a surprise engagement for Meg. And I go, ha, 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 no!
And you know what's even funnier? Because I said, where are you going? You're like, surprise, big thing. And I know when you're being weird. And I was like, all right, you big weirdo. And then I told my girlfriend Ash about that. And she goes, do you think they would get engaged? And I'm like, if he gets engaged without telling me, I'll be so pissed. But no, look, I mean, I guess I'll try and do my best to tell Australia about the big fella Nath, who's, is my best friend and my brother. I don't have any family. Oh, sorry, no, I have family. I don't have any brothers or sisters.
Oh, you're going to make me cry again.
And Nath is the little brother that I never had. They were so much bigger than me. And honestly, I'm really not trying to make it about myself right now. But mate, I wouldn't be sitting here across with you. I've had some real bad moments with depression and anxiety in my life, and some real low moments, and if I didn't have you, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
It's just been times where I've wanted to give up on life, and you've been there for me, and I don't even know if you know this, but over the past couple of weeks, Meg's reached out to me because she's known that I've been struggling, because she could just tell, and she just wanted to know. She just wanted to say, you can always come over to Nath at my house, and there's a warm meal and stuff for you, and I said I didn't want to let the big fella know I was struggling, because I know how important drive is to him. And but Jesus, she's engaged to you, and she's still worried about me. And
she's phenomenal. She
you're
really
just two
is.
of the most wonderful, generous, caring people I've ever met in my life. And I honestly mean this. I've been very lucky to move around a lot and live in a lot of places and meet a lot of people, and there's no Australia to the world even. There's no two people that are better suited for each other than Nath and Meg. They just care about everyone. They put everyone else first. I mean, Meg has cystic fibrosis. There's been so many hard parts of Nath and Meg's relationship, and they just keep fighting for each other, and oh geez, they're just made up. Fucking love you so much. I don't care that I swore. I don't care. I'll wear it. I'll take the complaints. I know there's kids in cars, but mate, I love you and Meg so much. Like, you're honestly the best people I've met in the entire world. I wish you both in so much happiness your entire lives, and just know that I'll bloody do anything for you. And Meg, mate, I just love you so much.
Thanks, guys.
I'm going to give you a hug.
Well, I mean,
you
just
made me
quickly,
cry
can I just ask you guys one more thing?
Yeah.
Will you come to the wedding? Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Round of applause for Meg too. She's my best friend, and we're getting married. I'm sorry that this ran long, but Meg, I love you, my fiance. No, guys, we're bloody getting married.
Jimmy and Nath will be right back. Everyone has to eventually.
Sydney's 104.1 Today FM. The new 104.1 Today FM Sydney traffic.
Up to 70% off at Christmas World. Lights, tree decorations and everything Christmas.
Brighton Les Sands, a multi-vehicle accident for the Grand Parade. Northbound approaching Bay Street has taken out the right lane. Mascot the M5, there's changed traffic conditions citybound towards the Cooks River Tunnel. That's from an overhyped vehicle taking out the breakdown lane. Heavy through Reevesby and Moorebank for the M5 westbound. The Maserati demonstrator sale is now on with incredible offers on in-stock Maserati vehicles. Visit the Carroll's Maserati Sydney or Aunt Harmon today, MD 16721. And the new Today FM has the hottest tickets in town. The Summer of 1,000 Winners continues tomorrow on the new 104.1 Today FM.
Wake up in 2023 with Husey, Ed and Aaron for a better today.
I love it. I've got health issues. But no, they're fine. But people don't have to be concerned about me when I put a photo on Instagram. I'll go to a doctor straight away.
It's just how you look.
I pump you up all the time. When? I said that you would be a really good girlfriend for older guys who can't be seen with younger women.
Husey, Ed and Aaron back in 2023. Or catch up anytime on the Listener app by grabbing the podcast. Just search Husey, Ed and Aaron, the new 104.1 Today FM.
It's the summer of soft serve at Guzman y Gomez. Introducing GYG's new soft serve made with real cream, natural vanilla flavor, and no added preservatives. It's soft serve your mom says yes to. Cool off with a classic waffle cone. Dive into a sundae with pure chocolate sauce or decadent dulce de leche. Take the plunge with our summer sensation, the churro sundae. It's pure joy. Soft serve by GYG. It's soft serve your mom says yes to. Love ya.
G'day, Frank here from Midas. Let's get frank about car servicing. Most of the time, what's been done to your car is about as clear as mud flaps. But at Midas, we're different. With our vehicle inspection report, you get transparent pricing and a straight-up rundown of any repairs. Oil's looking low. Easy fix. The tyres just need a little air. Windscreen, nice and clean. Electric windows, yeah, all good. Last things last. Just got to test the... Thanks, Gavin. Midas. You can rely on us.
With heaps of drinks on Uber Eats, you'll find more non-alcoholic beers than New Year's resolutions you'll give up on.
Yeah, I'm going to do, I don't know, 6 triathlons next year.
But you can't swim.
No, I can learn.
Must be 18 plus with ID. Merchants Liquor Licence in app.
The stars open, the action's on. Gather your crew without the stress of wrangling a venue. Just book a Socchio food and drink package and relax.
Plus, swap the kitchen for harbour views this year with a Christmas Day feast at Black Bar and Grill. But first, join special guests for the quarterfinals at the 24/7 Sports Bar live from Qatar.
See what's on at thestarsydney.com.au. The Star practices the responsible service of alcohol. Over 18s only. Bet with your head, not over it.
Unleash your merry side as Sydney's Summer Festival of Racing continues with the Ingham Day. Join us for a sparkling festive race day celebration featuring sun-drenched lawns and top local DJs at the Beach Club at Winks. Plus, witness champagne racing, including the inaugural running of the $2 million Group 2 race, the Ingham. Frontline workers can register to attend free as a thank you for their efforts. Saturday, December 10 at Royal Randwick. Tickets from just $17. Book now at theraces.com.au.
Tonight, Wednesday Lotto is offering $1 million for up to 4 winners. Play today for your chance to get that $1 million feeling. Grab a Wednesday Lotto entry in store, online at thelot.com or download the Lot app.
Every holiday, every business trip and every move, Europcar moves me my way. Europcar has the right car, van or truck in the right place at the right time. With an excellent choice and a modern fleet, Europcar moves me, my family and my business with short or long-term rental. Europcar, moving your way. Go to europcar.com.au.
With Woolworths free direct to boot, order your shopping online and we'll pick it, pack it and pop it in your boot the same day. Plus, enjoy $10 off your first direct to boot order to help you get your woolies worth this Christmas. Select locations only, order cut-offs, minimum spends and T&Cs apply.
All across Australia, it's Jimmy and Nath.
104.1 Today FM. Sydney.
Every day, forever and ever, or until they're not allowed back in the building. Good luck, boys.
Hey guys, we're back. We've tried to wipe away all the tears flooding the Jimmy and A Summer Drive studio at the moment.
You know I hate crying and being sad and My psychologist says it's good for me. I need to be in touch with that emotion as well. All emotions come from one tap. If you try to turn off sadness, you turn off happiness as well.
Oh, well said, mate. Couldn't have said it better myself. It's almost a wedding vow. Guys, if you missed it, surprise the guys. They had no idea. The wider team, Australia didn't know. I'm engaged. I'm engaged. My beautiful
Give yourself
partner,
a round of
Meg.
applause, mate.
Thank you, mate.
Sorry, you've got to
Appreciate
push the button.
We're giving myself the engagement round of applause, but I feel like there is somebody who does need the round of applause, and she's
The only person we want to hear from. It's not you or me.
Please welcome my brand new fiance to the show right now, Meg. Welcome, Meggie.
Hi, guys.
Meg, stuff you. Both didn't tell me.
It killed me. Jimmy, do you really think I wanted to keep it a secret? I wanted to scream it to everyone. I was, to randoms on the day.
Just quickly, before I want to hear the whole story, I want you to go into it, Meg, from your side and how it all sort of came together. But just quickly, Nath called Meg on his mobile in the studio to say, hey, Meg, can we get you on the show? And the first thing Meg's like, well, can I post now? Meg, you had a draft in your Instagram waiting to post.
Oh, yes, for like 9 days.
Meg, you're at work at the moment. Can you tell us where because you wanted to know when that was happening on the show. Can you tell us where you were when you were listening to that?
So I'm in like a cupboard. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's like a little cupboard that you can duck into to take calls, and I'm standing here with the door shut, but it's a glass door, so everyone can see in.
So you're standing in a cupboard listening to the listener out, listening to your own engagement news, crying at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
So just a normal day, really.
Yeah, Nate's done something on the show and Meg's crying about it in the closet at work. Well, Meg, can you talk us through it? So Nate set up the boat with we'll have to describe it because again, Australia couldn't see it. But
yeah, we do have a video. You will see it on the Jimmy Nath Instagram. Keep your eyes peeled for that. But I guess, Meg, you have the floor. Would you like to describe what happened? Because not only did I lie to my wider Jimmy Nath team, but I also I had to pull the wool over your eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what was happening. Going into the day, you told me we had some sort of pop-up lunch. But, I mean, for anyone who knows Nate, he's very vague on details on the best of days. So going into this day knowing absolutely nothing isn't new.
So I've been putting in 7 years of work for this day, really. It's a long game.
Exactly. So I kind of went into it being like, it's going to be a lunch. But when we got there and couldn't find a lunch, in my head I was like, oh, he's got the wrong week. Like, this sucks. Like, I've got dressed up and it's the wrong week.
So what, you're walking around looking now for a place to go?
I mean, I feel like if you listen to the whole extended audio version, it's basically me trying to problem solve and Nath offering nothing.
Your whole relationship,
so,
then.
I mean, it's exactly our existence.
Yeah.
So to paint the picture, so we're walking along a boardwalk. And just by chance, Meg, we happened to walk past the exact spot where we had our first date, didn't we?
Yes, I know, which I brought up, and you were kind of struggling for words there, which is rare for the big fella. But you were like, it's chocolate strawberries.
Because I mean, it is where we.
That's what you did there.
Yeah, so we used to work.
You'd also be the type of bloke to stumble across it.
This worked out well, didn't it? I should buy a lottery ticket. No, I organised it so we happened to be at the place where we had our first date 7 years ago. We used to work at another radio station, and we were street teamers there, so handing out the Coca-Colas and everything. And after a shift, we kind of we stowed away and went to this park, and I made a chocolate-covered strawberries, and we sat there and kind of watched the boats go past, and that's where I said this fake pop-up lunch was.
Yep.
And then, Meg, we're walking along looking for this fake marquee, and then what happened?
And then, oh my God, it feels like a blur, even though I just listened to the audio. But honestly, it all went by so quick. But yeah, looking for this pop-up lunch, and then this boat horn starts to go off, which I think he said something like, oh, look at the carry-on from them, or something like that, which made me kind of turn. And I don't know how, but there was this huge sign on the boat, but I didn't notice the sign. I noticed the person driving the boat, which was Nate's dad. So I was like, I think my first words were, it's Mick, look, it's me.
Just quickly, Nate's dad is one of the biggest human beings ever, so that makes sense why you'd see him. He's just a huge human.
But the sign we purposely made the sign so big that you could see a massive sign that said, Maggie Draffin, you're the love of my life, will you marry me, please? I even put please down the bottom as well. And Meg turns around, and then I'm down on one knee, and I go, Maggie, you're the love of my life, will you marry me? And she goes, it's your dad.
Yeah. I actually didn't say yes. I say, it's your dad.
It's whatever, yeah. Will you marry me, Meg? It's your dad. What?
What do you marry my dad? What does that mean? And then the best is Dad. So Dad's a big fella. I mean, we sometimes get him on the show. His name's Big Mickey. But from the boat, and he's so loud, he's got this bellowing voice, and Dad yells out, "Did she say yes, son?"
So, I mean, Meg, you've said yes, just confirming.
Yes.
Yeah, we do actually. Speaking of the boat as well, we do need to thank my dad's mates because it was very hard to try and get a boat. So I do need to. Dad said, "Can you make sure you thank my mates who let us have the boat?" So thank you to Cole and Sonia. That is Ocean Blue, that boat from Sydney Princess Cruises. So thank you, Cole and Sonia. Good on you. You made our special day all that more special.
Nath, you need to thank a ring manufacturer because you got it on the cheap. Mentioned on the drive show.
Yeah, I'll have to do that throughout. Summer of 1,000 giveaways.
Meg, I don't know if you did get to hear before, but I was just trying to explain to... One of my favourite stories, actually, is when Nath and Meg, I was working with them. We were on a street team at a different radio station. Could have had us, but you didn't. And I remember Nath and Meg, we'd go to parties, we'd go out to venues, we'd go places, and Nath and Meg would sneak off. And they just thought they were so sneaky. And then they'd come back, and they're like, Nath would have Meg's lipstick on his face. Or like, you know, Meg would get an Uber home. And she's like, she'd say goodbye to everyone, like, "Oh, guys, I'm going." And then Nath would be like looking at his watch, and exactly like a minute later, he's like, "Oh, I better get going too. This is crazy." And
We
Nath,
were so sneaky.
yeah, you guys are so sneaky. But then Nath said, like, "Yeah, Jim, I want to tell you this secret." And I said, "What is it, man?" And he goes, "I've been seeing someone." I said, "Yeah, no, it's Meg."
Not a secret at all.
And I honestly mean this from the bottom of my heart. I've met so many people throughout my life, and I don't think there is anyone better suited for each other than you two. You are two of the most generous, caring, giving people I know. I honestly, there's not many times I'm lost for words, and right now I am, and hopefully I'll have a better speech when you have the wedding. But you just, honestly, Meg, like you're just one of the nice people. Like I mentioned, you've reached out even this week just to check on me if I'm okay. Like you and Nath are just, your sunshine, your goodness, you're just in jars. Like oh my God, I'm so happy for the both of you, and I'm so lucky that you're both my friends.
Thanks, Jim. I'm crying again in the cupboard.
I love you, Meg. Well, Meg, stick around. There is a few people. Stick around. We're going to go to a song, mate. We're still on the radio. There's a few people who do want to say something to you as well, Meg. So, I mean, before you jump out of the cupboard, can you stick around for 3 minutes, if that's okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll do that after this. It is Jimmy.
You know what? No, 13 10 60. If there's anyone out there, there's a couple of people. There's anyone out there, if it's Meg's relatives, Nate's relatives, friends, family, maybe you've just joined the show. If you want to say something, 13 10 60, give us a call. We'll take your message next.
All right, stick around, Meg. We'll do it after this. Jimmy Nate. Live around the country, you got the Jimmy and Nate Show. We are driving you home this summer. And finally, the cat is out of the bag. I've hid it from you. I've hid it from Australia, Jim, for going on 2 weeks now. The fact that me and my partner, Meg, the love of my life, 7 years we've been together, we're engaged, guys. We got engaged.
Yeah, mate, give yourself a round of applause.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations. I think, Meg, you're still there?
I'm still here.
Can you be honest with us now? You know, we had all the tears and all that sort of stuff, but was there a part of you when Nate didn't get down on one knee and he asked you to marry him, you went, finally?
Yes.
Well, I mean, look, I'll be honest, there was a little pressure from a lot of people. I know my nanny Lynn, who I'm hoping, if we have time, we have on the show just after 6 o'clock for Nanny Lynn's Love Line. She's been crying. She's been crying every single day. But Meg, I mean, we do have quite a few people who called
Nanny
through.
Lynn knew, but I didn't. That's right, mate. Only your best friend and your co-host, worker, business owner, what are we?
This is how stressed I was. I mean, before we go to the people who want to say something to you and I, Meg, can you tell Jimmy the story of what happened with your dad and Facebook?
Oh my God, Dad's going to die that this is on air. So, Dad, love you if you're listening, but you're a bit technology challenged. So yesterday I was in a meeting and I get a text from him that says he did a mistake and he accidentally uploaded a Facebook story of our engagement, which I don't even know how you accidentally do that, but he accidentally uploaded a story of our engagement photo to his Facebook story. But luckily he only has like 15 friends. And so he was able to delete it. But a family friend did see, but luckily they kept their lips sealed. And then in replace of that, he uploaded a photo of my brother and my nephew 5 times back to back.
But Meg, can you explain, what was he trying to do?
I think he was trying to send it to send the photo to a family member, which he shouldn't have been doing anyway.
Shout out Gary.
But somehow that ended up being a Facebook story, which, again, does anyone even do Facebook stories?
Gary does.
Yeah.
Right, there's a few people here, Meg. Stay on the line. Dean from the Sunny Coast. We got you there, Dean.
G'day, how you going? Congratulations, Nate and Meg.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And Jimmy, keep your head up, mate.
Thank you, Dean. I appreciate that, brother.
I've been struggling with depression for a few years, and the only thing that's been making me laugh lately are you fellas.
Oh, thank you, Dean.
Stop it, Dean. That's part of the reason why we do this. Just life can be a bit hard, and I mean, I'm lucky that I got the big fella as my best friend and the brother I never had. But look, hopefully we can put a smile on people's faces for the next few weeks or next year if we still got the job.
Oh, you certainly do with me, guys. That's the only thing that's making me laugh lately.
Oh, Dean, you're invited to the wedding, mate.
You keep your head up too, right, mate?
Yeah, nice. Make sure you take Grace to the wedding too. She might have something to gossip about for you.
Very good. Eric from Sydney. Hi, Eric.
Guys, how you doing?
I'm over the moon now. Finally, the cat's out of the bag.
Oh my God, I resonated with your story so much, and not to be weird, I'm so proud of you, mate.
Oh, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Meg's crying again.
I know exactly how you feel. Like a bit of deception, but it's like planning a bank heist, and it feels so good when you pull it off.
It really does, Eric. I'm assuming you're married or engaged, Eric?
Yeah. Best decision I made in my life.
And did yours go off without a hitch, Eric, or did you stuff something up?
I think I made her think I was cheating on her.
Meg, at any point did you think that?
No, luckily, thank God.
Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it, buddy.
Anytime, guys. Much love.
Thank you, mate. Amy from the Mornington Peninsula. Hi, Amy.
Hi, how you guys going? Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Amy. Finally, the cat is out of the bag. I'm stoked.
And what an emotional story. You cost me some garlic bread because I had to listen to the story, and I forgot about the garlic bread in the oven.
I don't know if this makes you feel any better, Amy, but Amber messaged us on Instagram and just said she saw a car accident, but the person was crying. I don't know if it was because they were listening and then they had the accident, or so it's the burnt garlic bread isn't as bad.
And let's just hope it's not a long engagement like my brother's for 12 years.
We didn't even think of that yet.
Meg, you happy to wait another 12 years?
No, we'll be getting married next week.
Have you chatted, Meg? Have you chatted about a date?
Oh, I mean, our family asked us. I think we just picked a random date, and for some reason we've stuck with that. But we've done no research. There's no reason. It was just the first thing that came to our head.
The best was, so we get on the boat afterwards after Meg eventually says yes, and we drive away, and she whispers in my ear. She goes, "I've got dresses." Amy, thank you very much.
Congratulations again. Wonderful news.
Thank you very much, Amy.
And look, Nath, a massive round of applause. Apologies, we are really running over. And look, there's so many amazing people that have called. So massive round of applause for them.
Absolutely,
and thank you. We can't get all to the phones. Meg, there's someone called Anna who's called through who said they've known you since you're a toddler. She's so happy. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, Anna.
Pat, who's a friend of ours, he's had a big congrats. You guys, we were just at his wedding recently.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
Shout out to Pat. We can't take any more phones, but there is one more phone that we do want to take. Nath, do you want to bring the big fella in?
Yeah, this guy was here. He's the only other person that managed to keep the secret for 2 weeks. Please welcome my old man, Big Mickey. Dad, welcome, Dad.
Thanks, guys. Listen, congratulations officially now too, eh? Great news.
Mickey, how you been going with it, keeping it a secret?
Oh, he's a nightmare, that kid, mate. He always has been, I tell you.
Cat's
never going to forgive me. His mum's never going to forgive me, but there's some big Christmas presents coming, I think, to compensate for that one. Yeah.
Mickey, was it nice, all Nath's idea? Did he come to you and go, Dad, this is what I want to do?
Nath comes up with a great concept. I think Meg will tell you that he's not really the best at putting things together, but his concepts are fantastic.
Mick, you're describing the Jimmy and Nath show. Nath comes with these outlandish ideas, and I have to pull him back in. I go, whoa, big fella, let's do it this way.
Well, you can just ask him again about how it was that he actually made the sign.
Yeah, I came up with an idea to spray paint the sign on a bed sheet, and Dad said, that is not going to work, mate. And so Dad, who is infinitely more creative than me, Dad, you went to Bunnings, you got a tarp, and then you used it was duct tape, yeah?
Duct tape, yeah.
Yeah, much better idea than what I had.
Mickey's a smart man.
My favourite, Dad, before we do let you go, there was one other quick story I wanted to tell as well. So Mum was really pissed off after the engagement happened because we had to keep it from Mum as well. And so obviously this was a beautiful moment. Dad, you had a nice outfit to wear on the boat, but unfortunately you weren't wearing that. What were you wearing on the boat for this beautiful moment?
Yeah, well, see, I had to put the sign up, and it was hot. So I didn't bother getting changed. So I think the T-shirt I had on was when we toured New Zealand when you were under 14 playing rugby.
So it's a 20-year-old shirt.
20-year-old shirt or something, yeah.
And Mum goes, the first thing Mum said when we FaceTime, she goes, "Oh my God, congratulations. And also, why is your father wearing his lawn mowing outfit?"
Well, Mickey, there is one thing I just want to get from you. I know I said that was the last question, but I just love for you, Mickey, to talk about your son, how proud you are of him, and also explain to Australia how much love that Nath and Meg have for each other.
No, and Jimmy, I've got to say, mate, you've summed it up perfectly. You could not pick a partner better than what those two have picked for each other. We've known Maggie now for obviously 7 years, and as far as I'm concerned, she's been part of our family now for, 5 of those years. She's a beautiful, lovely, loving girl, and we know why, because we know her family very well. We know where she gets it from. We know that for 1,000 years those two are going to be together and very happy and make the world a much, much better place.
Oh, Dad, you're going to make me cry. Thanks, Dad.
I'm still crying in a cupboard.
Dad, round of applause, mate. You're the one who made that happen. I love you to bits. Thank you so much for helping make that happen.
And congratulations again, eh? And thanks, Jimmy, for being his best mate. And mate, you don't realise the difference you make to Nathan's life.
Oh, no, mate.
Thanks,
Honestly, mate, I wouldn't be here without him and Meg, so I'm the lucky one.
Well, Meg, I'll let you get back to work, okay, Meggie? I love you, my fiancé, okay?
Love you, fiance.
Hey, guys. They'll be back. It's Jimmy and Nath.
The new 104.1 Today FM Sydney traffic.
Live around the country, driving you home. It is the Jimmy and Nath show. We're here till 7, guys. We're a little over. The things that have just happened are just revealed to Jimmy and Nath, revealed to Australia. That I'm engaged. And there is a very special video, I believe, Jim, up on our Instagram right now. People can check out.
Yes, if you head to @Jimmy and Nath, you can see the whole engagement video. Not the reaction or anything like that. This is just the moment that Nath gets down on one knee or gets up on a boat. Puts a
few moving pieces.
So there's a few bits. So if you do want to see it at Jimmy and Nath, if you do want to see the engagement ring as well, at Jimmy and Nath. It's all up there.
The reactions will be up a little bit later as well.
Don't worry about that. For now, it's all about you, mate. It's all about Meg. So, I know a lot of people have messaged us, not really wanting to see the engagement video, just want to see the ring.
All across Australia, they're driving you home. Yes, you. It's Jimmy and Nath.
The new 104.1 Today FM Sydney.
Australia, you know what time it is.
I'm on my way. A new study says drunk people don't know how drunk they are. What? Shocked me. What did you say?
All across Australia, it's Jimmy and Nath, and they're driving you home.
Oh, yes, we certainly are. Hello, Wednesday. Happy afternoon. Well done, guys. You're halfway through the week. We're a little over. If you're wondering why is the start of the third hour starting so late, that's because we had a bit on. Before.
Yeah, look, if you are just joining us, our Nath, he's growing up. The big fella is engaged. Congratulations, Nath. Massive round of applause for yourself and your partner, Meg. Both engaged. If you do want to see the video and all the photos and the ring, a lot of people asking to see the ring, at Jimmy and Nath. I also would like to take this moment on behalf of Nath to deliver a message, as I know a lot of friends and family are listening to the show right now. Nath can't reply. We still have an hour of the show left. He will get to your messages in due time. He sees them. He appreciates them.
Speaking of things we've got to get to, this is very exciting. I know she's been waiting by the phone because we're a little bit late to get to her. So very soon we are bringing... In fact, next. You know what? Let's do it next, I reckon. We are bringing to the drive home one of Australia's favourite people. She's a red carpet interview star. She's a love expert and she's the sweetest lady you will ever meet. My dear 80-year-old Nanny Lynn, Australia's nanny. She's making her way onto the show for Nanny Lynn's Love Line. That is next, guys. If you need some love advice, she's your nanny. She'll do it for you, and we'll do it after this. Ed Sheeran, Celestial, it is Jimmy Nath, live around the country, driving you home. We are Jimmy Nath. We are live around the country with you, driving you home for the next 3 weeks, guys, right up to Christmas. Ed Sheeran, Celestial and Jim, we are 3 days into Summer Drive, live around Australia, and we thought that there is more than enough time to wait to bring in to the show a person we love, a person Australia loves. She has joined us on the Arias red carpet for the Grand Marias. She has also been married to my dear Poppy for over 60 years, making her an expert in love. Please welcome my dearest, beautiful, stunning Nanny Lynn for Nanny Lynn's Love Line.
Nanny Lynn, Nanny Lynn. Oh, hi Australia, this is Nanny Lynn.
It's Nanny Lynn's Love Line.
If you need some love advice, you've come to the right nanny.
Nanny Lynn's Love Line.
Welcome to Nanny Lynn's Love Line.
Hi, Nanny.
Hi, my darling, congratulations.
Thank you, Nanny. You had to keep it a secret, didn't you?
I did, but I'm so excited.
Are you
Nanny Lynn,
crying? Are you crying, Nanny?
Oh, I get teary.
Nanny Lynn, it's Jimmy. I didn't know. He didn't tell me, Linny.
I know. He wanted to surprise you.
Yeah, if you missed it, guys, I mean, I don't know how you missed it, but I just...
We carried on about it for an hour and a half.
I'm engaged to my beautiful partner, Meg. I had to keep it a secret from the wider team from Australia for over a week, almost 2 weeks. Nanny, you were one of the first people we told. How did you feel? I know you've been putting me through the pressure washer to make sure I got this done. Are you stoked that it's finally happened?
Oh, of course I am, darling. I am so excited.
Oh,
Nanny,
Absolutely delighted. I couldn't be any happier.
Nanny Lynn, he should have done it like a while ago, like a few years ago.
And tell me about that, Jimmy.
Now, Nanny, before we get into this, Jimmy's going to start. We're going to do Nanny Lynn's Love Line a little different. This is when Nanny gives love advice to people. Now, my dear Poppy, Nanny, how long have you and Poppy been married for?
60 years.
60 years.
Just quickly, Nanny Lynn, are you in a car?
Yes, I'm on the way to pick up Auntie Millie at the station.
I'll pick it.
But I'm on Bluetooth.
You're on
Bluetooth.
Okay,
That's
Bluetooth.
fine.
That's okay. Now, Nanny, I did ask you to tell. Now, Poppy's in a home at the moment. We don't get much out of Poppy these days. I did ask you on the date happened to go and tell Poppy. Did you go and tell him?
Of course I did.
And
But he kept it a secret.
He kept it a secret. Okay, good.
I didn't want to spoil anything, Nate, but Poppy texted me.
I knew he did.
He said, Jim, I want to give you the heads up.
He was straight on TikTok, I reckon, putting up a video.
Well, Nanny Lynn, I thought what we could do, just to do a little different, I know that you usually give love advice, married 60 years, but I thought because Nath is engaged and we're celebrating Nath's engagement, I thought both you, Nanny Lynn, and Nath could give love advice on the show today.
What do you reckon, Nan? Do you reckon we could work together to give Australia some love advice?
Yeah, we'll give it a go, though.
Sounds like she just wants to do it herself. It is called Nanny Lynn's Love Line. So
we can put Nath back in his box.
Yeah, you know what?
Much like the ring.
I'll go back in my box. I'm here if you need me, Nanny. This is your segment. I apologise. I'm sorry that we can't. What a dumb idea from us. Nanny, you are the love expert. It is Nanny Lynn's Love Line. Stick around, Nan. 13 10 60. Australia, jump on the phones right now. This is what we need from you. If you need any love advice at all, whatsoever.
Yeah, you could be single, you could be dating, you could be married. Whatever it is, Nanny Lynn has got you covered.
Absolutely. Any kind of advice, jump on the phones right now. 13 10 60. And you know what? Not only are you going to get some love advice from my dear Nanny Lynn for Nanny Lynn's Love Line, we've also got $100 Interflora vouchers to give away for our Summer of 1,000 winners. You want $100 to spend at Interflora? You need some love advice? 13 10 60. We'll do it next. It's Jimmy and Nath. Driving you home for your Wednesday afternoon. It is the Jimmy and Nath Show. Thanks for being here, guys. And it's not just us who's here. It's my dear Nanny Lynn for Nanny Lynn's Love Line.
Nanny Lynn, Nanny Lynn. Oh, hi Australia, this is Nanny Lynn.
It's Nanny Lynn's Love Line.
If you need some love advice, you've come to the right nanny.
Nanny Lynn's Love Line.
Welcome to Nanny Lynn's Love Line.
Now, this is the thing. Dear Nanny, she's not just my nanny. She's not just your nanny, Jim. She's Australia's grandmother. She's beautiful. We've had her on the red carpet, the RE red carpet. She's been married to my Poppy for over 60 years, and she knows everything there needs to know about love.
Yeah, really quickly, Australia, if you are new to the show, welcome. We are Jimmy and Nath, and Nath's engaged, if you missed it. But I'd love for you to head to our Instagram because there's, three things. First of all, you're going to see Nanny Lynn interview Australia's biggest music artist on the RA's grand cover for Grand Murray. So you can see, you can put, your eyes on her and go, oh, look at her. Look how lovely
She's
she looks.
beautiful, isn't she?
And then while you're there, you can see Nath's engagement video as well. And then if you were listening right now, chances are you might have been listening last night. We also have Australia's Sandstorm up there as well. There's so much. We're giving this away for free, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a bit on. We're only day 3. What else are they cooking up?
Is Jimmy getting engaged tomorrow? If my partner Ash is listening, no!
Don't expect that. Nanny, actually, first of all, Dan, speaking of love advice, you just heard there, should Jimmy propose to his partner, Nanny? What do you reckon? Or not yet?
No, I think it's a little bit too soon.
No, you're right. You're right, Linny. We're still getting to know each other.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's the important thing. I mean, this is why we come to Nanny, for all this advice. All right.
Smart lady.
Nanny, are you ready to give advice? Just so you know, the phones are running like crazy. Are you ready to give some love advice to people, Nanny?
Yeah, of course I am, darling.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, there we go. Good, I'm happy. She's happy, I'm happy, Australia's happy. Luke from Newcastle. G'day, Luke.
Hey, how you going?
We're good, mate. Tell us about your love situation. What can Nanny help you with?
I don't know how to explain it. So, I've had the last 4 girlfriends all cheated on me. Every single one of them.
What? Oh, all of them?
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Nanny, what do you think about that? 4 girlfriends have cheated on him. What should he be doing?
Oh, run.
Run?
Okay, Lukey. I memean, just confirming. I mean, did you run away from all of them after that?
No, well, they ran off with someone else, so I think they did the running.
Okay, Nanny, how about this? What should Luke be looking for in a partner, Nan, in a lady?
Well, I think he needs to find somebody that's honest, trustworthy, and cares about him.
Yeah. What do you think?
Do you think your exes have been honest, trustworthy, and cared about you, Luke?
Well, not now, but I thought so at the time.
Okay. So do you need help identifying the right person?
Yeah, I guess. Like, yeah, anything Nan can give me, I'll take.
Right.
Okay, all right. Well, Nan, in your experience, Nan, what kind of things should he be looking for? I mean, we just said honest, trustworthy. What kind of places should he be looking for a partner in, Nan?
Well, certainly not on those dating sites.
Oh, you reckon the dating sites don't work, Nanny?
Well, I think people aren't entirely honest when they, fill out those applications. I mean, I don't know. I'm just assuming that, people just aren't entirely honest.
Well, Lukey, where did you meet your exes?
Well, most of them I met at the gym or something. I stay off the dating site.
Okay. Maybe the gym's the issue.
Do you reckon the gym could be the issue, Nanny? He's meeting these people at the gym. What do you reckon, Nan?
No, I think they'd be all sort of really healthy, conscious, people. It's just not met the right person.
So you reckon just keep trying with the gym, Nanny? That's your advice for Luke?
Yeah, maybe move out of the gym.
Hey, Luke, good luck with that, mate. There's some valuable golden advice for you, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
I can only be stoked.
Yeah.
Laura
Changed his life.
Laura from Sydney, tell us about your love situation. See if Nanny Lynn can help.
Yeah, hi, Nanny Lynn. I've been with my boyfriend for 5 years, and we had a big fight 2 nights ago, and he was in the wrong completely, and I haven't heard from him in 2 days, and right now I don't know whether I need to stand my ground. to teach him how to treat me better or whether I need to contact him.
What do you
and
reckon?
try and resolve it.
What should she do?
No, you stand your ground.
There you go. You stand your ground. Absolutely, Laura. What?
Stand your ground, darling. You need to be treated properly with respect, and if he's so shallow that you have an argument and he doesn't contact you for 2 days, well, let him go.
Jimmy and Nath will be right back. Everyone has to eventually.
104.1 Today FM, Sydney. The new 104.1 Today FM.
Live around the country, you got the Jimmy and Nath show. Hey, we've got to let you guys know next week, thanks to Tiesto. It's got a brand new single. It's called 1035. It's got Tate McRae. We're celebrating that with something pretty big. Like things can't get any more bigger on the Jimmy and Nath show. We have got trip for 2 to Vegas next week.
It's too much. I can't do it.
It's way too much. I cannot do it. That is coming next week. All I can tell you is it involves a trip for 2, all expenses paid, to Vegas, thanks to Tiesto, and it involves a skill tester. You find out what that is very, very soon. Anyway, let's do this.
Jimmy and Nath are here to save the way.
Yeah, it's a concern the Jimmy and Nath show has had for a while, Jim, that the courtesy wave, the thank you wave you either give or get from someone whilst driving, is slowly dying. And we have made it our mission to reinvigorate this. We brought the concern to the country at the start of this week, and people are banding together to become what we're calling wave warriors. These are ambassadors to help us save the wave. People, Jim, who are willing to put their hand up, and wave to help us hashtag save the wave. That's what we're doing.
Look, if you can't get through on the phones, please hit us up on Instagram at Jimmy and Nath. Just send us your name, contact number, and address so we can get you a bumper sticker out. I believe we're getting more printed. I think, Nath, maybe we underestimated a little. We did think this is something everyone would be passionate about, but we did underestimate a little because it seems like everyone wants to be a wave warrior, which we are stoked about.
And this is the thing. Normally we overestimate and we order too many of things. In this particular case, we haven't ordered enough. So Wave Warriors Unite, 131060. Jump on the phones right now. If you want to join our cause to help us hashtag save the wave, you want to score yourself a Wave Warrior bumper sticker. These are flying off the shelves, guys. You can only get them if you call right now, 131060. Wave Warriors Unite. And then on our final week of Summer Drive, starting the 19th, together with Budget Car Rental. Without them, this doesn't happen. They are equally as passionate as you and I, Jim, to help us save the wave. Budget Car Rental, we are driving all the way from Melbourne up to Townsville to try and save the wave, mate. That's what we're doing.
Wouldn't happen with our budget. Budget are our buddies.
Yes. Budget buddies.
Our budget buddies when it comes to this little road trip. So, yeah, we're excited. On the last week, before Christmas, we're going Melbourne. We're going Sydney. We're going Brisbane. We're going to Rockhampton and then Townsville.
Absolutely. And we are putting Manners back on the map with an epic road trip, all thanks to Budget Car Rental. And if you need a rental for your next adventure, budget.com.au takes the hassle out of your journey so you can get to the good stuff sooner. But speaking of the good stuff, 131060 Wave Warriors, you want to be one? Give us a call now. We'll enlist some more help next.
Hey guys. They'll be back. It's Jimmy and Nath.
The new 104.1 Today FM.
All across Australia, it's Jimmy and Nath.
104.1 Today FM. Sydney.
Every day, forever and ever, or until they're not allowed back in the building. Good luck, boys.
Certainly is, guys. It's us, and we're here to save the wave with you, Australia.
Jimmy and Nath are here to save the wave.
Yeah, it's a big concern that not just the Jimmy and Nath show, it turns out, is thinking about, because Australia is uniting to help us save the wave. That is the courtesy wave, the thank you wave. You either get or give somebody whilst driving. It is slowly dying. We want to reinvigorate it, and we can't do it ourselves. Hence, we are enlisting the help of what we're calling wave warriors. These are people who are putting their hand up to put their hand up and wave and be ambassadors to help us save the wave on our roads, Jim.
Yeah, and just a reminder, if you can't get through on the phones, always hit us up on Instagram at Jimmy and Nath. Give us a follow. Send us your name, contact number, and address so we can get in contact with you and send you a sticker.
Let's enlist some more wave warriors. Shannon from beautiful Adelaide. Hello, Shan.
Hello, how are you?
We are good, Shannon. Are you as passionate as Jimmy and I are to save the wave?
Honestly, I need to contain my passion. I really do. I'm so passionate to the point where it makes me angry, but I'm going to contain that too. I really appreciate the community service that you guys are doing and raising awareness for the wave.
Well,
you're doing so much respect.
No,
for the
thank
wave.
you, Shannon. Well, here's the thing. We can't do it alone. We cannot. It's not just us doing this community service. It is people like you who are putting their hand up to put their hand up and wave and help us save it, Shannon. What kind of things will you do to ensure people are waving on our roads?
I will continue to wave with pride. I will show this wave the respect that it deserves, and I will focus to train and implement procedures to support the community to embrace the wave.
Well, hopefully people will see that, that sticker on your car and they'll go, you know what, maybe I should wave back.
That's it. And they'll wind down their windows and just embrace it and just wave.
Absolutely.
And even when it's not needed, just wave anyway.
Just do it. Just do it, Shannon. Well, Shannon, you know
It's not
what?
hard, Australia. Just bloody wave.
Shannon, welcome to the Wave Warriors.
Yes. Thank you.
Pleasure, Shannon. We will see you waving on the road. Alexia from Sydney. Hello, Alexia.
Hey, guys. How you going?
We are good, Alexia. Are you passionate to help us save the wave?
I am so passionate. I have wanted people to wave back at me, and they don't. They never do, and I always wave to them.
Can I just, Alexia, got some messages on Instagram. A lot of people are saying it's like, when you let someone in, you're doing the nice thing, you wave, they don't wave back. But I believe it works the other way. People let me in, so they do the nice thing, and I'd love to know if this happens to you. So they do the nice thing, you wave in appreciation to say, thank you for letting me in, and then you don't get anything in return.
No, it's simultaneous. You need it both ways.
Yes, absolutely.
Everyone needs to wave each other. Wave when you don't need to. Always wave.
Just wave.
Alexia, would
Drive
you
past someone? Hey, mate, there you go.
Would you agree with the sentiment, Alexia? If in doubt, wave.
That's exactly right.
Perfect.
That is the only way to live life.
Absolutely. Well, Alexia, welcome to the Wave Warriors. You're in.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Thank you, Alexia. We will see you on those roads of Sydney.
Didn't believe that she was in.
Yeah, she's like, oh, really? I thought we were just having a chat. Dan from Brizzy. Hey, Dan.
Hey, mate, how you going?
We're good, brother. I mean, we could be better if the wave was better. Do you agree?
100%, 110%.
Dan, it sounds like you're driving right now. Are you getting any waves?
I am. I actually just got let in and I was waving my hand off at the person before, being like, yeah, my boys.
A live wave!
We love this!
Wave.
We're doing it, Australia! We're bringing it back!
Jimmy and Nath are driving you home.
Lucky girl.
Live around the country, it is the Jimmy and Nath Show. Wednesday afternoon, we are driving you home. And Jim... Quitting time! It's quitting time, guys.
Oh.
What a wild ride.
I don't think I've, and this, like, in a good way, but Nath, I don't think I've ever been more drained finishing a show.
No.
Because if you miss Australia,
It's a positive drainage.
Positive drain. I never felt better just being drained.
There's a chamber pot in the studio.
There's a massage tape. Dave, massive round of applause for yourself and your partner Meg, who we found out tonight are engaged and have been engaged for 9 days.
Yeah, almost 2 weeks. It has been 2 weeks. She's had to keep it a secret. While in the background, I've been putting together a way that I could tell both you and producer Grace on the show, and of course tell Australia on the show. My phone's going nuts, and it is driving me insane, producer Grace.
You absolutely blindsided us as well. Neither of us knew it was coming, so well done.
Yeah. And I'm horrible at keeping secrets and telling lies too. You can see straight through me, and you almost did at one point.
Yeah.
You almost did.
The day that you did it, you were all dressed up and you're real panicky all show, and it was a Saturday, I believe. And I was in Hobart, you're in Sydney, so we're doing the show, like, with technology, I won't bore you, Australia. But I remember looking at you and just going, you're very fidgety, very moving. And then the last thing I said to you on Zoom before you left was, I was like, oh, you getting engaged?
Yeah, and I went, no, stupid. Why would you say that?
Look, Nath, also, another massive round of applause, please. Welcome to the show, Nick Kelly!
Yeah, absolutely. You know
Oi, oi. Is that the greeting on the show?
Yeah, it's the official greeting of the show that nobody uses, but we wanted to do something special as well, because this guy isn't just a man called Nick Kelly, who is the host of Summer Nights. He is radio royalty.
Welcome
he is
to the show, good sir.
Radio.
I laugh way too
Sorry,
hard
Greg,
at that.
why are
I'm
you
so
laughing
sorry.
at radio royalty?
I'm so sorry.
At least I get some respect from these two.
We actually were trying to big him up, and
I
she
know,
starts
I'm so
laughing.
sorry.
You start laughing.
Unsurprising. You hear the word royalty assigned to my name, it's an instant giggle. Unbelievable.
He's the host of National Summer Nights.
I know that, and he's
5
very,
weeks
very
of power.
good.
5 weeks of power.
We only got 3 weeks of drive. He got 5 weeks of night.
Hence radio royalty. The bloke could talk
Yeah.
into a microphone before he could walk.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, now you're about him, are you?
No, I'm always about
Nick.
him.
Let's make this about you, mate. How's it going? I mean, a couple of days into...
Couple of days in.
Yeah, feeling
I mean,
good?
It's all rocket science, just playing tunes and chatting. It's, I mean, you guys make it look like rocket science. It's really not that
for
hard.
us. It really is hard.
Yeah.
It really is.
For me, it's just
Concentrate.
playing Taylor Swift and saying, here, she's at number 4.
The top 9 at 9.
Top 6, it's called the Summer 6. Mate.
Sorry. Maybe I'm thinking of a
The
different show.
Summer 6. Well, Nick, before we do let you go, of course, we're heading into summer nights now. Keep your radios locked, guys, because this guy's an absolute whiz. How we normally finish a show is with a show rating.
I know.
So he listens to the show.
Big fan of the
show.
No, you know when I listen is when you guys are doing weekend breakfast and I'm starting at 9 a.m. and it's not 8:56 and I'm still in the car getting into the car park of the radio station. That's when I listen.
They're good. Gets the end of it. Well, Nick, we thought we'd step out of this one and we'd let you rate it and give a reason why.
Well, now I just, because of the context of the last hour and a half, I feel beholden to give it a 10.
Oh, it's a 10 out of 10!
A 10 out of 10.
You know what, Nath, you might put us behind the 8 ball, though. Yeah, I mean, we've still got 2 and a bit weeks left. I don't know how we can beat engagement.
What do you want to just call it quits and give it all to Nick?